Hi guys and welcome back to my channel! Right, so I just recorded this whole video. Well, didn't record it. So I like talked about the whole thing and everything, and I got up to opening my package and realised I'm not recording. So luckily I checked. So I have to do it all over again. But yes, Drop Dead replied to me. Oh my god. I'm going to read out what the message was. And yeah, I'm just going to read out what the message says and go from there. Sorry, I'm really annoyed that I've already done all of this before, so it's like deja vu for me. But let's go down to it. Hi Lewis, I hope you are very well. I have been past the video that you posted recently, which I have watched. Some of your points are valid and some of the things you have talked about are things that we are working on and actually discussed in our last marketing meeting. I will make sure the rest of the team see your video to take your points on board. I really hope Oliver Sykes watched it. Shout out to you, Oliver Sykes, if you watched it. That was so bad. The reason I am emailing you personally is because the point that I am really concerned about is the faulty hoodie that you received. Point blank. As soon as the high hoodie went out, it became apparent that there was a problem with the print. We investigated this, and the reason there was a problem is that the ink had not been cured at a high enough temperature. Once we realised this, we removed all the stock from sale until the problem had been rectified. However, all customers who had received the hoodie should have been contacted to arrange a replacement. I don't know if anyone got like an email asking for a replacement, but I never did. But once I received the hoodie and opened it and I was like, it was all scratched, I was like, what the hell? So I emailed them, and then you either get like the 30% refunded to you or 40% given back to you in a gift card, which I then went on to buy Baskin Blood with. But yeah, I don't know if anyone got contacted. I'm not sure. If you got contacted, let me know, because that's a point, I guess. Anyway, moving on. The reason for this is whatever you do to the hoodie, the print is never going to cure, and so it will always be like that. As you rightly point out, if you wash it, it is likely that some of the ink will wash away. Point proven in my last video. If you haven't watched the video, I will link it at the end of this video, but I do suggest that you watch that video before you watch this video, because it's in response to this video. How many times did I just say in this video? Right. Above all, price point, free shipping, etc., our #1 priority at all times is to produce the highest quality product, and anything less than 100% is never ever good enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a faulty product, email the team. They are so good, so understanding, so nice, lovely, best customer help I've ever received and ever will receive, probably. They're top notch, they're on it, and they know what to do, and they'll sort you out. If you get a faulty item, email them. They might send another one, or they'll give you the discount, or they're good. Like, if you get a faulty item, don't be afraid to email them. They're on it. Right, going on. I'm going to arrange a replacement to be sent out to you. In the meantime, as always, thank you for taking the time to make the video and your support for Drop Dead. Best regards, Carol Sykes, Managing Director. Now, I got this email, I think it was 1 or 2 days after I put out the video, and I didn't want to announce it until now, because it's like kind of like a surprise and it's like really exciting. But I wanted to wait till I received the hoodie, which I already opened. And I wanted to compare them at the end of this video. But yeah, you're going to have to sit tight and wait for that. I'm just going to read you my reply, and then there's another reply from them, and that's about it. So, my reply to that was, wow, I'm so happy with this response. That's what That's why I said in my video that I'd love the opportunity to go behind the scenes and see how it's all done. It fascinates me how you guys produce this clothing. Also awesome that you found out that what was going wrong with the Hiya hoodie. And thank you so much for sending me a price. Ugh, I can't talk today. Thank you so much for sending a replacement. You didn't need to, because they really didn't, because as I explained, I sent them an email when I received the hoodie and said this is what's going up. I'm not happy, Jan. And then they gave me the choice of a 30% refunded back to you or 40% gift card. I took the gift card, bought Basking Blood, you know. Can I ask your permission to let everyone know what happened with the Hiya hoodie in my next video? This is the video. Boom. I asked permission. I didn't just go ahead and do it. So glad that you're sharing my video with the team. I was so nervous about posting it, but I really appreciate your time to email me with a response, and I hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you for getting back to me. It's all I wanted. Literally, Lewis. No, not literally Lewis. Yours sincerely, Lewis McFarlane. Because it literally is. It's all that I wanted was a reply. Not to the whole video, which I understand. Like, that would have taken a while to reply to the whole video. It's 40 minutes long. But yeah, she covered some points that I really wanted to know. Like, what happened with the Hiya hoodies? The temperature was too high. So, they sorted that out. Hopefully, we can see if it worked. But yeah, then she goes on to reply again to that. Yes, it is perfectly fine for you to share your next video what the reason was for the fault with the Hiya hoodie. So yeah, I asked permission before I did this. I'm not just reading this without their permission. I asked permission to post this. So, we are a small family company and our ethos is to always be honest and transparent. We will always hold our hands up when one of our products is not up to high standards that we set out for ourselves. Now, I 100% agree with this because these, what I'm wearing, and also IMERSA. So, what I'm wearing is the Guardian joggers, and they are literal perfection. And I remember, like, they teased them and they wouldn't release, and I always messaged IMERSA, Justin O'Grady on Instagram, and would be like, when are they coming? Because like I was really excited about it, and so was a lot of people. But they were like, he was like, they just need a few like little touches. Like we're still working on them. They still need like a little bit of work. Like we're still perfecting them. So with these, when I got them, they're literal perfection. Like they're probably the best thing that they've released in a while. They're so comfy. The material is amazing. I feel like I'm wearing Adidas, but like it's drop dead. And all the details, like on the zippers, they've got like little symbols, and the pockets are zipped up, and it's really good. And also on the maroon IMERSA, not the maroon IMERSA, the maroon Guardian joggers, they were released a little bit later because they were just working on them, and they were like testing them out and seeing how they wear and everything. I like really appreciate like the effort that goes into this clothing, and I'm not just saying that. Like I message IMERSA and I'm like, how's it going? Like, are they good? Like, is there anything wrong with them? Like, just questions, because I'm just curious to like know how it all works. Like I really would love to go behind the scenes in the Sheffield store one day and be like, oh my god, this is how it all works, and maybe even do a vlog about it. But yeah, until I get a job, that's not gonna happen. But also, the IMERSA hoodie is actual so good and so worth the money. It's embroidered on, it feels like a pillow inside, it's so thick and cozy, and it's so like nice and warm inside. The material is so thick and nice. I'm not scared to wash this. I really need to because I've literally worn it ever since I got it. Yeah, literally ever since I got it. The embroidery is so cool. Thick material, definitely worth the money. Highly recommend this and the Guardian joggers. But I did see that in the buttons one, this is why I haven't got them. The Guardian in maroon, the buttons can be a bit faulty, so you just need to be a bit careful with the buttons. Which is understandable, but oh well. My camera died, so I don't know where I was up to, so I'm just going to start from where I think I'm up to, but yeah, hopefully I'm not. I can also address another one of your points, which is the cost of some of our hoodies rising from 60 to 80. There are several factors in our prices increasing. The two hoodies you were comparing are quite different in construction and fabric, both with as an impact on cost. So the ones that I were referring to were the high hoodie, hopefully you can see that, the high hoodie and also the Dead Arms hoodie. Another major factor is that over the last 12 to 18 months, we have been transitioning our garment production from China to Europe. This comes with extra costs as European wages and materials are much higher than China, which is completely understandable because everything's made in China. Another factor is also that although we have jumped in a short period of time, the cost of our hoodies have not risen for many years. In fact, our first kind of custom hoodie for the Cats and Bats, which was sold over 10 years ago now, retailed for £60. Now, them saying that has made me look at it in a different lighting, because that was 10 years ago, and like, after 10 years they've upped their price. I understand it more. I guess I was a bit shocked when I first saw that the prices were suddenly rising and I didn't like understand it, but just that one sentence makes me completely understand it a bit more. Like, it's been 10 years of hoodies being £60, like, and they're moving from China to Europe. That makes complete sense. Like, the quality has gone up, like with the Imersa hoodie and the joggers, like, the quality's there, and right. Yeah, let's move on. And whilst we understand that there is a lot of cheap fashion out there, if you compare our quality to companies that are producing similar, if not less quality, our price point is very reasonable. So although it may not be cheap depending on people's incomes, it is very good value for money, which I can attest to and completely agree with. And also, like, Supreme and like brands like that, they're kind of like similar to Drop Dead. But their hoodies are so expensive, and what is it, like Off-White and Gucci, like, I know they're like designer brands, but I don't know. I just feel like Drop Dead is still a good price point regarding that sentence saying that it's been 10 years. Like, of course, after 10 years you're gonna want to up the price. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I understand it. Right. But, of course, the important aspect is that if we want to produce in Europe and use quality fabrics, then we have to change the price that keeps us in business. So tying it all in together, it completely makes sense that they've upped the price, because they've changed from China to Europe, and I can understand why that's going to be more expensive, because you can agree with me that China has not the best fabrics, and they're cheap and they're easy, and everyone has stuff that's made from China. Like, it's just fact. And then she just finished off by saying, I hope that answers some of your questions. And it did. It completely did. It made me understand the price going up and everything. And I really hope that you guys understand why the prices have gone up. I hope this helped explain some of the things, like with the higher hoodie. But yeah, they replied to me, and I was really, really happy with it. I was really happy that I just, in general, got a reply. But moving on, I'm going to, well, I've already opened it because I already filmed, well, thought that I filmed this, and I didn't. But I'm going to compare both the hoodies side to side. I'm either going to hold them up or I'm going to grab the camera and show you. But this is the hoodie that they sent me. I received the other day, and I thought I'd wait until I open it, to open it on camera and get my reaction. So, let's have a look at the back print. Perfect! Look at that! That is absolutely perfect. So, when I received this one, this scratch was already here. It's gotten a lot worse over time, but there was scratches already on it. And also on the cymbals. Is there any scratches? Nope. It's completely... yeah, like, it was just the fault of the actual print being too hot. So they definitely fixed their thing. And also, what I kind of tell you is that this one on this hoodie feels a lot like stickier, and this one kind of feels more like glued on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this one comes off really easily, and I'm hoping this one doesn't. But I mean, I can understand it coming off in time, but like, it came with scratches on it, and this one's like perfection. So yeah, there's the comparison. I hope you can see it on camera. But this one's all scratched, and this one is perfect. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to give back. I am going to sell this, and I'm going to sell it at a really cheap price on Depop, and I'll link it below. It's just got a few scratches on it and on the sleeves, but other than that, it's literally in perfect condition. I've worn it a few times because obviously it's gorgeous. But yeah, I'm going to sell this on my Depop, and if you want it, then you can buy it. It's all yours because I got another one. But yeah, I'm going to sell it for really cheap on Depop. Probably like £50 or £60 because obviously they're 80. But yeah, it's such a good hoodie. It's very thick and worth it. And there's more stuff on my Depop. And when I eventually get a job and move, I might be selling a lot more of my Drop Dead to make room for more. So I have to get a job first. It's just like, it's just that the rain cloud over my head is I need to get a job, and it's really annoying. But hopefully I will get one soon, and then me and Sam can move out and I can sell some of my Drop Dead for you guys. Might even do a competition. I don't know. Hopefully get a discount code with Drop Dead. These are just things that I hope to happen, but they're not going to happen until I get a job. Like, the reason that I have gone quiet on social, or you might have noticed that I've gone a little bit quiet on social media, is just because it's been really hard lately, and I struggle to find a job, and I'm like looking daily, and there's just nothing out here. It's like, I think there's, on the news the other day, it said like 80% chance that you can't get a job here. It's just like, ugh, it's really annoying. But that's just personal stuff. And if I don't post your photo, like, please don't get offended. It's I might just be feeling shit within myself and can't be stuffed posting photos, or it's just really blurry. I just don't like putting blurry content on my page. I like to put in, like, and where you can actually see like what you're wearing. I don't know, I'm just fussy with that. I'm just like very like but yeah, that is it for the video. I really hope it informed you, and I really hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, I would more than be happy to answer them, both down below or on my Instagram at dropdead.clique. If you enjoyed this video also, I would literally love if you would give it a thumbs up down below. That would mean a lot if it helped you out. I would literally love if you I can't talk. I would literally love if you... I just hit myself in the face. I would literally love if you would subscribe if you haven't already, and I would literally love a comment down below on your thoughts or whatever on the collection, on this video. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to end the video before I'll shoot myself in the head. But that is it, and I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, guys.
Back from the dead.